Super Saiyan 3 Broly was like the first Dokkan Fest exclusive I pulled for back when I first started playing JP. It mysteriously has taken me this long to get full dupes for this boy, but I finally did it, so I'm going to go ahead and rainbow Super Saiyan 3 Broly. Now, he most definitely has not held up. That defensive problem of his is certainly a defensive problem, but he can probably hit pretty damn hard. So let's go ahead and test out how good Super Saiyan 3 Broly can look on some of these category teams that he is on. Alright guys, so poor Super Saiyan 3 Broly, man. His best team is definitely the Super Saiyan 3 team. Super Saiyan 3 Bardock giving that double 170% attack buff is a big deal, right? That alone makes this team way better for Broly than on the pure Saiyan team, where he's able to get a double 130% attack buff. Now, unfortunately, that pure Saiyan team is really just a lot better overall for Broly. There's a lot more options of units you could use that could sort of optimize him. Because Broly, of course, looking at his passive, I've not used him very much on this account, despite the fact that Super Saiyan 3 Broly is essentially the first Dokkan Fest exclusive I pulled on this account. This is the first JP account I ever made, basically, here. Well, I re-rolled for this account, right? So, outside of all those re-rolls that same day, this is the only JP account I've ever had for longer than one day, right? Basically, I guess we could say that. This Super Saiyan 3 Broly, he was the first banner that I summoned on outside. Was he? Yeah, he was. He was the first banner I summoned on outside of the initial LR Goku Black banner, where I re-rolled and got LR Goku Black, right? And then, of course, Super Saiyan 3 Broly was announced, the Extreme Tech Leader, and I was like, okay, well, I have LR Goku Black, I have to get Super Saiyan 3 Broly. Unfortunately, he turned out to be, borderline the worst 120% leader. So, quickly, after Super Saiyan 3 Broly, the next Dokkan Fest exclusives to release were Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and, Physical Omega Shenron. I got Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, so I ended up, rocking the Fusion team for quite a while. And then I just really never went back to Super Saiyan 3 Broly. There was never any real reason to head back over to him, because he just really was not that great, right? So now here we are. For whatever reason, they just didn't put him on very many banners. He was on the SCR Rose Goku Black banner. He was actually the cause of some issues where many people, including myself, were able to get refunded stones. What's funny enough about that issue, where they mistakenly showed Broly's TUR art on the banner, when obviously they should be showing the SSR art, so they gave everyone a refund of stones. Now, people have they've kind of combined that situation with the other situation that happened, where JP got 300 stones as compensation. That was not related to that Super Saiyan 3 Broly issue on that Rose banner. The 300 stone compensation, that happened during the Kefla banner, when JP had made an update, and there was an issue where units were not being displayed on the character list for the banner. That's why the 300 stones happened. Now, okay, right away, this is a pretty good rotation right here for Super Saiyan 3 Broly. We're able to get him, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 orbs. So that's going to be 12% attack times 8, plus a 100% attack buff, which he already has. Now, normally, for units on the Super Saiyan 3 team, we show them along with Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. Okay, 2.3, that's actually very good. But, of course, that is a lot of orbs we gave him. Usually, we'll show a unit on the Super Saiyan 3 category team alongside Super Saiyan 3 Bardock with his support type passive active. Unfortunately, that won't give Broly any buff, because Bardock's buff is for super class allies only. So that's why, there's a lot of issues with Broly meshing perfectly on this team. Really, because of Bardock's ability, you do want to go with super class allies for sure. And Broly, unfortunately, he's just not a super class ally. So, it kind of leaves a bit of an issue here. And on the team, there's not really a good orb changer for Super Saiyan 3 Broly to get a lot of additional orbs. There's no Super Saiyan 3 orb changers that I could think of off the top of my head. We could also use Super Int types, but even then, there's still not an ideal orb changer for Super Saiyan 3 Broly. So Super Saiyan 3 Broly is just a unit that he just was never really as good as he could have been. Like, you know, to bring him into the game, make him a, you know, a Super Saiyan 3 unit, like, a what-if unit like him was very interesting to have in the game. And it is a shame, you know, I would have liked to have seen them kind of give more love to him than they ended up doing, right? So, the big negative with Broly, which I haven't talked about yet, is he does get 12% attack per key sphere obtained. He also loses 10% defense per key sphere obtained, which is just horrendous. If you take that away, this Broly is very good because he hits incredibly hard. He is a very hard hitting unit. But it's just, especially nowadays, man, you need units that just don't take damage. So 2.3 with very less orbs. As you guys can see, like, we could easily get above a 3 million attack stat here if we just were able to get, I don't know, maybe 9 or 10 orbs probably. With this Super Saiyan 3 GT Kid Goku on the rotation, we would be able to get just a disgusting amount of damage done by this Broly. So, you know, he's kind of one of these hit or miss units, right? Ooh, yeah, if we could get all of these perps, these purple orbs together for our boy Broly, I could do this. Yeah. I don't think this will finish off Gogeta. Ooh, this is actually going to work out pretty good. On this next turn, I think we're going to get a very, very, very hard attack for Super Saiyan 3 Broly, just provided that the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku does not finish Gogeta off here, which I don't think he will. Also, look how strong Super Saiyan 3 Xeno Goku is, by the way, completely nullifying the damage that Blue Gogeta is able to put out here. He is such a buff for the Super Saiyan 3 category team. Like, that's why, like, these Heroes units, man, they gotta make their way to Global somehow. They have to, because the Time Traveler team and Super Saiyan 3 team, both of them just have such tremendous buffs from those Heroes units actually being added into the game. Alright, so this is a really bad defensive rotation. I'm just sort of sacrificing everything to make sure. Okay, so we're going to be able to get Broly 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 orbs. So 9 orbs plus a Super Saiyan 3 Goku. We have what? We should have Super Saiyan, Limit Breaking Form, and Fierce Battle active. Broly also has Nightmare, but like Nightmare, that's a weird link for him to have. Okay, I see why he has it. He has it because LR Goku Black also has Nightmare. I mean, that would work on a villain team, but obviously there's no like hero Super Saiyan 3 units that have Nightmare. So again, Broly just continues to be kind of an ugly duckling on the Super Saiyan 3 team. Now, your boy is actually going to have to use some defensive items here for sure. That Super Saiyan 3 Goku, he will get victimized by Blue Gogeta. So we got to use some items here. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what Super Saiyan 3 Broly will be capable of doing against Blue Gogeta with Super Saiyan 3 Goku, his passive active. And then, you know, most of Broly's links active, most of his, you know, important attack links outside of Berserker and Nightmare, both of which are just not feasible to have active. 2.7 million with 9 orbs right there. Very, very good. So, okay, you can get over 3 million with Broly, but it's not, like, feasible because you're like, 9 orbs is like the upper limits of what you could maybe get on any given turn. But like, you know, in order for him to get to 3 million attack, he might need, you know, 16, 17 orbs or something like that. And you're just not often going to get that. That's asking a bit too much, right? So we're not going to expect to see that. Still, like, just on damage alone, like, I can't hate on Broly. I can't. But like, you know, people don't struggle beating this Blue Gogeta event, you know. People want units that are good for Dokkan Battlefield, Extreme Z Awakening, and Super Battle Road. And Super Saiyan 3 Broly isn't a great unit for really any of those, except he's okay in Dokkan Battlefield because his leader skill is really good for Extreme Tech, but that's about it. So, unfortunately, our boy Super Saiyan 3 Broly, you know, he kind of is a little bit lost to time. He's not really the greatest. Would I recommend rainbowing him to other people? I probably so, just for Dokkan Battlefield and for, you know, whenever you might end up using him. He is still a 120% leader. You know, he's not the best leader for Extreme Tech anymore. That would be Transforming Frieza, who's just pretty much a better unit in every way. But Broly, you know, he still can get the job done. He's just a real unfortunate unit. He badly needs an EZA, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at him. This is Mythic Evolution, Super Saiyan 3 Broly. His leader skill is Extreme Tech, 3 key and 120% to stats, and Super Tech, 1 key and 50% to stats. His super attack is the Gigantic Omega, which does immense damage and greatly lowers defense, so pointless. His passive skill, Overflowing Power, is a 100% attack buff right at the start, and then he gets 12% attack and negative 10% defense per key sphere obtained. If only it was just not negative. Like, really, if they just took that negative defense 10% off, maybe they still think he's too good. I don't know. He just doesn't need that, man. It really hurts him bad. His links are the Saiyan lineage, Berserker, Prepared for Battle, Super Saiyan, Nightmare, Limit Breaking Form, and Fierce Battle. So he does have solid links, although, you know, Nightmare is a little hard to activate for the Super Saiyan 3 team, but on villain teams, it's obviously a lot better for Broly. His 12 multiplier is 150%, which is very, very good. And then, of course, he is on 2 category teams. He's on the Super Saiyan 3 category team, where he is very, very capable, but, you know, you do have to hide him, right? He definitely hits very hard, though. And then he is also on the Pure Saiyan team, where we definitely could get some high attack stats, but it shouldn't be anything like what he's able to do on the Super Saiyan 3 team. So there we go, guys. There is Super Saiyan 3 Tech Broly. There's only a few Dokkan Fest exclusives that have not rainbowed now and done videos on. There's Physical Goku Black, SCR Perfect Cell, STR Omega Shenron, and then Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. I believe those are the only 4 Dokkan Fest exclusives I don't have rainbowed with videos done. So I might try and knock out Goku Black and then probably SCR Cell soon. SCR Omega and Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, I actually still need dupes for them because those units have not been on very many banners. But alright, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.